Golden Gate Bridge. We are at the Disney Family Museum. Go check it out. This is a little game that you have to sync up sound effects to a cartoon. Original artwork for Mickey's Playing Crazy.
Then we used to put the sound on afterwards, and in those days you couldn't do what we call dubbing today, when you just mix a lot of tracks, and it wasn't yet science that you could get away with, so we used to have to do everything in one sound. And we used to have to learn the cartoons, we'd have the those with the sound tracks, we'd have the people with the voices, we had the orchestra going, and everybody had to sync.
This is kind of interesting. These are in cartoon. They had a bunch of Hollywood celebrities be in Mickey Mouse. That's a drawing of it. Fernando the Bull. They had at the studio they had a restaurant for the employees to eat. There's the menu from it. Pinocchio, little maquettes that they made for the animators to use for drawing. With the front camera.
I know that Walt felt was the finance could be assembled and that he could do anything with those people and that he had the money to do anything he wanted. And this was a rare position to be in, to have those two things.
Fantasia.
You see, the studio was in such a formative period at that time, and there were men.
There's the Golden Gate. All the sailboats out there today. These are the true life adventures. This is the actual globe, gold globe that was photographed revolving.
At the very beginning, we discovered that all
This is Disneyland. There's the original miniature train that Walt built had in the back of the studios. This is kind of what started Disneyland, to get the idea for things. This is the original model for the castle. There's the multi-plane camera that they used to photograph those 360 movies that they used to have at Disney. This one, America's Beautiful.
It's here is mounted on a car when they're filming in some wheat field.
Right there.
There's the, it's gone now, but that's the place tomorrow or whatever. The small roads over there.
Where's mountains?
There's the main street. That's Space Mountain. There's the castle. And there's New Orleans Square. Mansions over here. The lights just came on. It's getting dark. I am not sure what that is right there.
Disneyland visitors some great moments in Mr. Lincoln's life, a great occasion for all of us.
This is something I don't know. It's right behind, there's the Mr. Lincoln's thing right on Main Street, and there's Space Mountain. And this is a dinosaur ride that either is not there anymore or we never saw it. There's the 360 theater though. And way back there, story time, what do we call it? Storyland, Storybook Land. There's a see right. Right there. So here's David Crockett stuff, that hat done. A little figure there. The guitar, some Zorro things. That TV we used to watch it on. Mickey Mouse stuff. Mickey Mouse stuff.
It's one of the things, contest prizes.
So here's the ride where it's, I think this is it. This could be the House of the Future, but I think this is part of the ride. Yeah, General Electric. At the World's Fair, at the end of it, where they are having Christmas. And here's the original Mr. Lincoln infrastructure for the animatronic Mr. Lincoln and his sculpture.
Tom's been watching all the Twilight Zones. He's been watching all TVR.
These are some personal items of Disney. His travel bag, stuff that he took with him, his camera, his glasses, his stuff that's in it was in his dresser. That drawing was done by his grandson. Money clip, several things in there. This is the last room. This is kind of a memorial. This talks about his death in here. Some cartoons that were done after he died. And then inside here is kind of a memorial of his life. They have a second building here that changes exhibits out, I think every 6 months or 8 months. This is right now exhibiting Snow White, and it has the original concept art here.
In 1989.
It's the original concept with the drawing. This is kind of an interesting room. This is the scene where the Queen transfers to the witch. And they've got several of the cells. That one's right here. And her hand thing is here. like an underlayment of her skeleton inside of her hands. And there she is, the witch.